Hi everybody, this is Bev Watson of Peach Street Restyle. I'm working on this little antique accent table today, and I wanted to show you what I do to remove gouges and dents out of veneer. You can use this also for hardwood. So this little table, the top of it is veneer, and it has a lot of scratches and gouges and dings. And let me bring it in so I can show you where they are. It has a couple that are pretty large. You can right away see this one and this one here. It's got a lot of scratches in this area here, really all over the tabletop. So what I want to do is make them less noticeable. I want to steam them up so that they're level back with the top of the veneer, and that way when I stain it, they won't be as noticeable, and it'll be a smooth level surface. That'll prevent like crumbs or dust and all that stuff from getting in these when the table goes back in use again. So what you're going to need is an iron, and I set it on the highest setting. I do not use the steam setting, just heat it up as hot as it'll get. You're going to need a water bottle, spray bottle, and 2 damp rags. Now these aren't dripping wet, but they're heavily wet. So what I want to do is I want to spray a little bit of water on here, and I'm going to take my rag and I'm going to lay it on there, and then use my iron to create that steam that hopefully will raise those indentions. Now you can do this as many times as you want. In my experience, you're not ever going to get all of them to come back level, but my goal is to get, say, 80%. I want the top of the table to look really nice. That's the first thing that people are going to see. Now to tell if it worked, I don't usually look at it because the scratches are a darker color than the rest of the veneer. So what I do is I just run my hand over it, and to see if I can feel them. And this big one is still here, but it's not nearly as deep as it was before. This other one has almost come to the surface. So let's try that one again. Now your rags are going to get dry, so as you're working, just keep, getting them wet again. See, I can see some scratches here, but they're level. I can't feel them. So just wanted to share this little tip with you. I mean, I found this very helpful in all my years of furniture restoration and refinishing. I said my goal is not to, I don't do perfect. That's just what I tell my customers. Antique furniture is supposed to look used and well loved. So some of the damage or dings and things, that just goes with it being an antique piece of furniture. But my goal is to not have blemishes that take away from the overall aesthetic of the table. So I hope you found this useful. My next step, after I steam this as good as I can, then I'm going to let it sit overnight and let it dry completely. I'm going to come back, and since this is veneer, I'm going to hand sand it with 180 grit sandpaper. And then if it looks good and I'm happy with it, then I'll move on into the staining process. So I hope you found this tip useful. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. I'd be happy to help. So I hope everybody's having a good day, and I hope you found this useful. Thank you. Bye-bye.